Hello, and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial and family law firm of Berkman, Botker, Newman, and Schein, with offices in New York City, Westchester, and Long Island. And today, my special guest is Donald Smith of Donald B. Smith PLLC. So, Donald, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
Oh, hi, Michael. How are you? Pleasure to be here. Thanks for the invitation.
Sure. So, what is Donald B. Smith PLLC, and what's your role in the company?
Okay. It's a law office. It's the law office of Donald B. Smith PLLC, and I'm the principal attorney. I've structured the firm so that I'm personally and individually involved in all of the firm's cases with all of the clients. Okay. It was very important to me when I started this firm 15 years ago to give that one-on-one personal attention to all my clients, and it's a promise that I've kept.
Okay.
Yeah, for over 35 years, I've represented individuals and small to medium-sized businesses in various array of transactions and litigation on Long Island, in Queens County, in New York County, and in various counties upstate. The focus, I'm sorry.
That's great.
Okay. The focus of the firm's practice is threefold. One is estates and trusts, with an emphasis on estate and trust administration and litigation. The second is business and commercial law. And the third is residential and commercial real estate. And Mike, you think that those would be very different areas of the law, but in fact, they intersect more often than you'd think. And I believe that my experience and knowledge in those three areas complement each other. For example, many estates have businesses that have to be run or wound up, and real estate to be sold, and that kind of thing.
Right. So, Donald, you know that I'm a matrimonial and family law attorney. When would my clients most often require your services?
Well, Michael, divorce settlements and divorce decrees affect spouses' rights with respect to intestate rights as well as rights under a will. Okay, so after your clients are divorced, there's really a need for new and revised estate planning. They may want to revise their wills, okay, even though the dispositions in their existing wills change as a result of the divorce, but also things they may not think about: healthcare proxies, living wills, durable power of attorneys, and who they've appointed as their agent. Certainly, you don't want to have your ex-spouse be your healthcare agent or your agent under a power of attorney if you're no longer married to them.
Right.
And another greatly overlooked thing are beneficiary designations on deferred compensation and bank accounts and things of that nature. So that kind of planning needs to be reviewed and revised after a divorce.
Sure. So, Donald, what would be the best way for a prospective client or other professional like myself to contact you?
Okay. Well, my office is at 200 Vanderbilt Motor Parkway in Hauppauge, New York. As I said, I practice though throughout the island and in the boroughs. My telephone number is area code 631-231-2121. And those are the best ways to contact me. Oh, and my email address, my direct email address is dsmith@dbsmithlaw.com.
Perfect. So, Donald Smith, we have now come to the most important part of the show. And that happens to be the question of the week. So, Donald Smith, this is your question of the week. If you had to pick a horror movie to live in for a night, what movie would it be, and what's your survival plan?
Oh boy. Well, you have three elements there. You have horror movie, you have living through the night, and you have the survival plans. So I would think for a horror movie, best role you could play is probably the monster, right? Because the monster has control of the events, what they can do and when they can do it.
Okay.
Have to survive through the night. So who's better to survive through the night than a Nosferatu, right? Vampire. So my answer is the vampire Lestat. That would be my answer. And my survival plan would be to avoid garlic pizza and don't try to get a suntan.
I love it. That is a great answer. Donald Smith, you have said it all. You are helping people in transition one day at a time, and I want to thank you for being a wonderful guest on 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thank you very much, Michael. It's been a pleasure.